Hello, 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 everyone. Doing it a bit different and a little bit earlier today. Um, I just felt like I needed to get out I kept feeling it. Um, and just really felt guided to do a for those who needed it message this morning. So I'm doing it a little bit different than my normal. Um, so I'm just going to go with it and listen to what I kept getting. And yeah. So I do still have the meditation music going in the background. So if you hear that, that's what that is. And I'm just going to get out some messages. Basically, this is a collective, but it is, hey, Mod, good morning. This is a collective, but it's basically it's general. So just take the things that apply to you and leave the rest. Basically, but it's just I don't know, it just felt like a for those who needed it message needed to come out. So that is what I'm here to do. But I will still come back on and do the daily and the questions portion too. So there'll probably be a lot of stuff going on the YouTube today. Okay, so what do we need to know, Spirit? What are the messages that need to be? Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, they're guiding me back to the fairies. I just had them in my hand and I put them down. I don't know why I do that. I just do. Okay, for those who need it, what do we need to know? Ooh, man, it's Luathas, the wild. Healing. Wow. And there's healing and hope for the future. There's promise of a future. Hi, Lucky. There's some healing going on. Wow, there goes my throat. There's some healing going on that might be happening with the mind, body, and the spirit. But there is hope for the future here. It's Iris of the Rainbow. She's the one who brings out the rainbow. And then you have somebody being like spontaneous, but it's like a balance. I mean, it's like green fire, and they like melt your face. That's like if you get super hot to it, you're gonna super hot to it. If you get super close to it, it's going to melt your face. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know. That might be kind of something that's going on. This is interesting. Okay. So there might be some like haste or some impulse fire, something going on, which fire goes quick. What I'm hearing, baby coming like my fire. Baby coming like my fire. Oh, these cards are falling. Okay, so you might have been releasing an impossible situation. This is the undressing of the salad. So you might have been going through. Yes, I am early today. It is early. I really felt I went to grab my coffee as I normally do, and I really felt guided that I needed to do a for those who needed it. And I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to do that. It's kind of, but I just kept getting this notion where it's like, no, there's a message that needs to get out. So here I am. And yes, so this is, like I said, this is just a collective, but only take what kind of is applying for you, because that was another notion that was being said. Interesting. So as I'm looking at these cards, as I just lined them up this way, I mean, you have the fairy that was kissed by the pixie. This is my favorite one out of this whole deck. Well, this and Romeo. Romeo is just a cute little character. But this is the one that is love given, love received. Somebody is just letting, it's also Tobias of the water, where she's just letting the emotions flow, gracefully accepting change. So you might have been having to, at first you were like hasty about it because it's an impossible situation, but it's another card about balancing. This person here in the blue, this blue character, he's trying to balance all these things. He's got all these things he's trying to balance out. This could be the mind, the body, and spirit. It's like trying to balance it all out. And oh But then here, what I was noticing is there's a little character here with an arrow that's ready to pop this bubble, and it's like something has to pop. Maybe the energy is like there's so much energy that needs to pop, or it's going to pop because it's so big. And that's probably what this all is over here too. I don't know. We're going to dig in more, but it's basically what you give into a situation is what you're going to get out of a situation. So if you come in like hasty and impulsive, with impulsiveness and all fiery, that's probably what you're going to get. It feels like this is a thing where we're looking at the self as far as what it is that's going on. And it is the factor of our thoughts create our reality. We've gone through that. But it's kind of like that's why you have to take a moment and sit and heal that, the all three, because it could be projecting on your outer world is actually what's going on in the inner world. What am I talking about? It's okay. It's the bridging. This is communication. It's collaboration, but it's overcoming barriers. That's my whole point. So if you are in a situation right now where you're trying to overcome something, you're overcoming that, but there might be a need for harmony and compromise. But what's interesting is at the bottom you have the snake, which could be like silent treatment and the collaboration, but breaking free of that. What is this? Why is the snake there? The sun. It's yes. There's big energy here. It's sun energy. What is sun energy? Hey, Myra. It is something might be coming out into the light. Hi, Ratchy. Good morning. Something's coming out into the light now. Like maybe you can finally see something clearly that you were not able to see before because not everything was balanced. And you had to release some emotion, but it's gracefully accepting change. Hey, Foxy. That's what it feels like is, there's like big energy here. Like maybe during the day, you're okay, you're productive, you can get things going and this, that, the other, but then there's another area where you're not so good and okay. The house and the wine. There's some illumination that's being shown, and it could be of like around a house. Oh, it's 4 there in the afternoon. Wow. Oh no, it's what I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Oh wow, I am on awfully early. It's 11 a.m. here. It is kind of early. Okay, so point being, there's love here. Whatever the situation, there's love. There is like, it's connected. Whatever the situation is, it is connected. There's a connectedness here. But it's something to do with self-discovery, kind of like where you belong. This doesn't even have to do, this could completely have to do with yourself. Okay, and I don't know if that's why it's for those who need it and what you need to hear at this time. But the house, the home, it's like coming home to yourself and healing the mind, the body, and the spirit. It's all connected. And it's about self-discovery. And there's something that's like transforming here with the wine. It's been doing it over time. And what? So it might seem like it's impossible, or that the situation or whatever's going on it's hard to grasp. See, there's fear behind it because of the moon. There's more information that's needed to balance the situation out. Whatever the situation is, but it's changeable. Whatever it is, whatever's going on, it is changeable. Okay. So now we're going to move to the tarot part and get some tarot on this to figure out what this is. And I'm using the Crow Tarot today. I felt crowy like. Okay, so what's going on here? The Knight of Cups. Wow, I've been hearing that. Something message of love. It's a message. Yes, it's definitely a message. You've got a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Swords with an Eight of Wands. Somebody might be contemplating going back and forth about a message. Hey, Kimberly. Yes, I am. I am. So this is just, it feels like just a simple, I mean, it's a knight though. It's not a page. Like pages are 10 of Cups. Back to where you belong. I just heard. This whole thing might be to get your energy back to where your energy belongs. And pages are like small little messages, but with two knights here, it might be a surprise of these messages that you're getting, but it doesn't have to be like actual text messages, because right here, it just, I just noticed there's, you're not gonna be able to see it because there we go. There's a feather here that's like camouflaged in this wall. And then what are ravens? Ravens bring you messages from spirit. And then here, so you might be mentally stuck. Wow, I just pushed that back in, and I know I wasn't supposed to do that. I'm sorry. If it comes back out, it was meant to come out. You might be mentally stuck right now. Yeah, because there's delays. There's a delay happening on something you're trying to manifest. And it's kind of like trying to get you, instead of manifesting from a hasty, fiery, nervous place, its spirit is saying to avoid the extremes and balance your energy out and manifest from a loving place. And then it's like you're gonna see it. This looks like sleet. It does. It looks like sleet that's coming down. Not rain, but like sleet from snow. There's symbolisms. I'm getting like there's some symbolism. Blah, blah. There's yes, you know what I'm saying. It's like spirit is trying to talk to you about doing something and something happening and moving and like moving the energy. The sun. It's a self-realization. That's the whole point. Yep. Allow and trust in divine timing. So if everything seems out of control or the energy seems like overbearing or something like that, that's why it's very important to balance everything out, because you're getting mentally stuck. And it's like spirit's trying to remind you, you have everything that you need with inside of you to manifest what it is you're trying to manifest. And if something, wow, okay, so for someone, if something didn't work out the way you thought it was going to work out, that's okay. It wasn't supposed to. You can make something else. Like there's a very, I mean, we're all very powerful. Whether we know it or not, whether we, have confidence in that or not, we are. And this just feels like somebody is trying really hard to manifest something, but there, you have to trust in what it is that you're trying to create. That's another thing. You have to trust in that. And it's almost like if something didn't like align up or work to the exact way that you were hoping for it, don't give up on that manifestation. And be careful of your thoughts that you're getting stuck in your head about. This is more or less like, don't think about like the things that didn't work out and didn't happen. This is more or less thinking of you're going to be able to achieve this no matter what the obstacle is. You're going to be able to. You have a whole team that's behind you that's trying to help this happen, make this happen. Okay. Third person. There could be another person's influence. Could be a Cancer. Doesn't have to be, though. What? It feels like there's another character, another person that's around you that you might not know. Well, I don't know how you wouldn't know if somebody's around. Well, their energy could be around and you don't know, but they're curious. This person is like going through a power struggle. They're curious. And it's like they're trying to create towers and compliment or yeah, they're nosy. Super nosy. I heard nosy Nelly. I'm just saying. Someone's like hyper focused on creating complications for you. Like they do research or something like that. I don't know what this is. Ick. I'm getting this energy off. I don't know. I didn't like that energy. That energy is, I don't know. For some of you, it could be spirit, but that did not feel like it's spirit. That felt like it was another person that's inquiring about you, which I don't know. A part of me feels like go mind your own business. I mean, now if this is, I don't know what that is. That was weird. That's weird. Okay, yeah. That was just too weird. Okay, so anyway, close that up. I know I probably should have paid more attention to that, but I just didn't want to. Maybe that's the whole point. There's something going on and somebody doesn't want to look at it. It just feels like just minding their, I don't know. Somebody's just trying to balance out their own life and mind their own business and do what they need to do to move forward. And then you got this hackle trying to hold onto your feet. Don't mind me this morning. I don't know what that was. Okay, so there's something that you're going to probably get like some. Okay, maybe that's what it is too, is that instead of focusing on that, because we were just talking about that and like trying to manifest, it's kind of like if you do have a person that's doing that, whether you're aware of it or not, but you can feel it in the energy, just dismiss it. Just, don't even, because you don't want to invest in that energy. You want to be more gentle with yourself and focus on what it is, happy thoughts, happy things, positive, 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 staying optimistic, because you're going to be making some stable changes and moving forward here. It feels like that was a glitch. And yeah, see, even right here, obstacles being removed. So something's being removed. And whether we like the change or not, see, there's fear again because of the moon. And it's unavoidable. It's a clean sweep. Yeah, see, and then I'm seeing the Empress here too. This Empress here, who's like a beacon, or she's like, she tries to shine the light. There's something that's being removed, and it might be fear. You might be like having to remove some fear from yourself, because the Empress energy, and it's to align you into that energy, because something just needs to balance out. And then you've got the Swan here and this man. I always do that. This man. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I don't know. It's interesting. It's like right there. He's looking at this Empress, like really looking. Look, here's the Devil. They're drawn to your energy. They're very drawn to it. And maybe that's what it is too, is that when you stay positive and you keep your energy positive and you focus on yourself and minding your own business, it just feels like whoever this is for, you're minding your own business. You're not bothering anybody. You're not doing anything. You're simply minding your own business and trying to elevate and keep yourself. You're trying to manage impossible situations in your own life. That's really what this feels like. Is somebody's just trawling along, minding their own business, doing, what they need to do for themselves and trying really hard not to get mentally stuck in things. Claircognix. I just heard that. Claircognix. Meaning maybe you're trying to Elevate, claircognizance. Well, that's your clairs. And everybody knows what your clairs are, I think. But you're elevating and you're trying to rise above all of this. And you could potentially have a masculine watching. They're drawn to the energy, which is weird. I don't know. It's just weird. But there was that other situation, which we put that away because we don't need that energy on the table anyway. But maybe that's what it is too. You have a lot of people watching right now. And if you have a lot of people watching, it's like not to do it to stay on your best behavior because people are watching, because really, you do want to be, what is that? A good role model and, all of that. I get it. We do. But the thing is, that's the other thing too. And I think that's what makes it become hard, because whether or not, see, this is the 9 of Pentacles. This is, being single, abundant, having everything and trying to get things going. And then you've got, you know what, you guys? Wow. I totally didn't even notice that. This is not the 8 of Wands. This is the 7 of Wands. Why did I skip over that and say that was the 8? See, because if you're paying attention to other things, you're going to miss things. And you're trying hard, and then you have this thing coming in, and it's like squirrely energy. 8 of Cups. Oh, because you might be trying to block walking away, but you have to. 2 of Cups. 9 of Swords. Wow. The World. And Judgment. Somebody's going under judgment right now. I just seen all of that. So that's what's being blocked. What's being blocked here, right, is the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Swords. So I got to wrap my mind around this really quick because I don't want to give out the wrong message here. I even picked this card up and said that there was something hidden there. That feather was hidden. And I was thinking it was messages. I don't even know why. That's probably relevant. You might interpret a message completely wrong. Like, to me, I don't feel that there's any coincidences. I believe that things happen for a reason. So that's relevant. You might have misinterpreted a message about having to emotionally walk away from something. With the Wheel of Fortune, and then all of these were underneath the deck. Like, you have no idea this is going on underneath it all. And then Balance was stuck to the bottom of the card. Somebody is completely stressed out over this. See, and I was saying that too, going back up here. During the day, you're just going along, everything's good, or you're busy, so you're not focusing on it. You're distracted. Then all of a sudden, and then it comes to night, you come back into like this union or around this energy somehow, and you start to stress again. You start to overthink and all of that. But the thing is, the truth, there's a victory here, but it's the truth. The clarity here is that there is love here. There is emotion here. And there's something about your foundation, and there was already a foundation created here, whatever that is. The World and Judgment. There's a judgment going on, which I don't even know what that is, but there's a judgment. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. I do. Wow. And then these 2 cards just stuck at the table. There's going to be a change. There's going to be a change in communication. Like, you might get something written, or somebody might actually talk about a change. And see, it's saying it right here too. Somebody is restless over this. Came across a white feather. Oh, wow. That is messages from spirit. Well, yeah, we know that. But that could be like from a past loved one. The World. Again, the World. There is It's cycles, but it's like cycles of completion. Like maybe this is just a cycle that happened. It doesn't, but it feels like it was a impossible situation. And somebody's like looking at this. And the Ace of Cups, that's overflowing love. And cup runneth over and all of that. It feels like compassion. And really having like compassion. But it's the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups here. Somebody might actually say something like that. Like, I don't know. I mean, for some of you, it might be somebody's going to just say, like, I feel sorry for your situation. I feel bad for your situation. But this feels deeper than that. And the Judgment. What is the Judgment? Why is it the Judgment with the World? Unexpected. I'm like a little nervous here. I don't know why. Balance. It's the inner and outer world. Believing in your power. Didn't I say something? See, and then you've got that uncommon bond, family, all of that. It's reawakening lost hope. I think that came up yesterday. But it's like a sudden, unexpected change of forward movement. Then you get this, like this message might ground the whole situation. So if you're going through like a situation right now where everything like seems impossible and things just seem up in the air and you have no idea what's going on, it feels like there's going to be a message that's going to come in and ground the whole situation. Yeah, right when I said that, is anchor it. It just feels like everything's going to be okay. But it's also, too, making sure that you get into that mindset. Yeah, making sure that you get into a mindset of that. Because we pull in energies that, okay, that's what the Google search said. What? I don't know what I just said. I need to pay attention to the chat. That is weird. I don't ever pay attention to the chat. I'm sorry. 3 of Pentacles. See, the co-creation. Like, okay, and that's the biggest thing. And I think that is important too. That Spirit really wants everyone to know is that your thoughts, whatever it is that you're thinking about and what you're feeling and all of that, you are co-creating that with the universe. Hey, Jean, welcome in, Jean. You're co-creating with the universe. So every thought, it feels really important right now that we figure out that our thoughts right now, they're always important. They are always important. But especially if times are like difficult or something like that and how we're communicating. Because, right, even with this bridge, this is more so looking how I'm looking at it and getting from it too, with seeing this co-creating here. You're co-creating with Spirit here. You're bridging that. And the Tower and the 6 of Swords. Like whatever may be going on, Spirit's trying to move you forward no matter what. And so it feels like, just love given is love received. And then you have this person, this like lion up here that's watching over this one. So you can have somebody in spirit watching over you. Well, we all do. We really, really always do. Wow. I just noticed that. It almost looks like the lion just winked. Like, you're getting it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but wow, that was adorable. It just looked like it winked. It's very adorable. It's very cute. It feels just like don't stop. Just yeah, see, take the inspired actions and keep going. If you can't do something, then just I don't know. It always starts with just one thought, but it feels like honestly the point of for who this was for and who needed it was that it is just like gracefully accepting the change and just letting it, I mean, water, she's letting this water just flow through her fingers, letting the emotions flow, even though it can be hard to do that, it is letting it happen because what it's doing is it's healing the mind, body, and spirit. And once this all happens and goes through, the rainbow comes out. Like after a rain that happens, then comes the rainbow. It's always going to happen that particular way. And so that's why we have to be careful as what we are manifesting. The moon. If you're, wow. And the Eight of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles. What is going on here? We did just have that. We had the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Now we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. But there's the moon that's right here. Wow, and look at that. Myra, look, there's white feathers all over the place. Focus. There's like 3 of them. Droom, droom, droom. Weird. Paying attention to details and all of that with this moon. Interesting. I don't know. It's like you're working on a new beginning. Like Spirit's trying to bring in this new beginning for you. And it's like, just trust the process of it. The moon again. Like there could be fear. That's the Eight of Wands, you guys. There's the Eight of Wands. It had to show up at the end of the read. That's what the real Eight of Wands looks like. But that's the thing, you know, I think that's really what it is talking about is that if you switch up the energy and you just go and think nothing but positivity and all of that, that's what's going to shift it for you. If you've been in like a rut for, you know, days. Wow, I just looked out. He has a big, huge window. And I just seen like 3 leaves fall from a tree. They were bright yellow. Wow, that was kind of cool. It caught my eye right there when I looked over that way. But anyway, okay, so that was for those who needed it. Oh, you're welcome, Ratchy. Yes, I love doing it. I know. I just felt like I needed to get on and do that. But I mean, it's still early. I mean, I can come on and do the daily. You guys want that? I can do that. I have nothing to do but work today, which this is work for me. So I could do that. I don't know. It just feels like being as positive as you possibly can. I'm loving the meditation. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background, but it's a singing bowl. And I love hearing it. Right. I was gonna say, I just seen 3333 on my thing. You guys could probably hear it if I stop talking long enough, but I can't sit and be quiet. Okay. So maybe what I'll do is, if you guys are up for it, I can come back and do the daily and then questions. I don't know. I always do the questions last, you guys, because the questions are that is the reading that becomes the draining to where I'm pretty much wiped after I do those. So that's why I always do the questions afterwards. Okay. So what I will do is I will sage and then, oh, wow. That is awesome. That is good. Hey, KP. Why is it draining? Because it's a lot of people watch the ask a question, so it's a lot of energies. Even if people don't get it's being more specific. I missed the questions. Lunch won't be for another 2 hours. Oh no, I'm going to be doing the questions later. Yeah, that'll be the last one I do. Yeah. I don't do them right away. Yeah. Because yeah, that's what I'm saying. They become draining because I ask or I answer a lot of questions, even though they seem really small. It'll be a lot of questions. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it can be not oftentimes, but that's why I never come back on and do a for those who need it. So what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang, my eyes keep going right over to the TV. I love that singing bowl. I need to get another one. I had to, but I think I gave two of them to my daughter. So yeah. But anywho, um, so yeah, I'll come back on and do a daily so we know what we have coming in store throughout the day today. I'll do that and then probably take a break and then do questions. So that'll be the plan. Okay. Here it is 11:27 a.m. It's in the a.m. here. Jean is always so fast. Super fast texter. My daughter's that way though too. She's super fast. 1727. What is that? Is that 3, 4? You try to be efficient. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's 4 o'clock. 4:30. Oh, it's 5. Look, I don't even know military time. Wow, where are you? I'm all wow, where are you? Yeah, because I'm on, what is it? Eastern Standard Time. That is crazy. Switzerland. Hey now, I like Switzerland. Never been, but I always like that in the movies. They say it's Switzerland over here. So, okay. Well, I'll come right back on you guys and do the daily for you. Okay, so I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Oh, you're welcome, Jean. And I will see you guys in a couple minutes. Bye-bye.